Alright, we're back with more Doom 64 in Doom 3, whatever. Or Doom 2, or 2075. Where were we? I think we were here. Wasn't? No. Didn't I beat this? Yeah, this is 6. I beat this. Here, kill me? Because the next level's the dead simple one, right? And I think I beat that. Right? Yeah, I beat this. Oh wait. I think we beat this. Oh no, did we die on this? Hold on. Is this the one with the big... Yeah, we died here. Okay, we're on 08. Okay, this is the map we're on. I need to turn clipping off. Move this over here. It's in my way. I don't like it. I need a yellow key to go through there. That's a lift. That gets me a chain gun. When is Doom 3 for Doom 64? That's a very good question. That's the one I want. Did I fuck something up? I guess I did. Yeah, there are, oh, let me turn off this. That should be on. There we go. There are at least tools that exist for mapping for Doom 64. Yeah, I wonder how those are, though.
Hello.
Hello, Matthew. How are you? This
Doing alright.
Friday?
How am I coming in? I had to mess with my volume and stuff.
You are coming in fine.
Great. Hold on, I didn't bring up your stream yet. What's the
We're playing. I fucked myself so hard. We're playing Doom 2 for Doom 6.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yeah.
We're playing Doom 64 for Doom 2.
Doom 64 for Doom 2.
But when is Doom 2 for Doom 64?
I don't know. But I think when people actually make stuff for Doom 64.
That Baron trolled me so hard right there.
Wait, didn't Ryath or Squeeba or whatever make something for Doom 64 EX?
Did they?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, that's interesting and neat. And I'm not just saying that. Look at that jump I just made. I got fucking a shitload of health bonuses. Did Kaiser / Night Dive release the mapping tools? I don't know or believe so.
I don't think so, although I want to say that maybe like
I want to save bullets.
that like Doom Builder EX kind of like works for it, maybe. I don't know. Or something.
More like Doom Builder PX90.
PX90.
Yeah.
What is I forget what PX90 is again.
It's a workout program. Gets swole.
Oh yeah, I was just like it's either a motorcycle or a or a workout program.
Or P90X, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. PX90 is the dyslexic version of P90X.
It's you do all the exercises backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's you change it up. That's when you change up the whole routine.
Yeah. What's the beer of the
But you still get the gist. You still get everything. You still get the same workout. It's just in a different order. Ooh, this is gonna be amazing.
What is it?
Oh my god, it looks like crude oil. Holy shit. Alright.
That's a statement if I've ever heard one.
I mean, god damn, this is a dark ass beer. Yeah, beer of the evening is by Hubbard's Cave, and it's Maple Imperial Stout. So I guess that means like, you know, twice of everything in the same amount. Wait, how much? Oh lord, that is 12%. That's a 12%er. Well, glad I'm not doing much this evening. How does it taste?
One of these days I want you to like have one that just tastes like garbage.
Oh my, that is mapley. Holy shit.
Has there ever been one that you like just hated? Like it just tasted terribly?
Oh, anything. Oh man. Okay, so.
Because I can't think of a beer of the evening that you've like really been like, I cannot drink this.
Yeah, they haven't really been. Nothing has been like disappointingly bad. I drank stream, although, man, there's, man, I gotta think. I think there was definitely one by Southern Tier that I drank one time that was way too hoppy and bitter for what its flavor profile was. Also, I kind of stay away from beers that have hazelnut in them because it is just
racist.
It is what?
Fucking. What do hazelnuts ever do to you?
I like hazelnut, but apparently in beer it's just not good. It's just like, and like even in like stuff that would like complement it really well, like say cocoa or like some kind of like that would seem to be okay. I don't know. It just has like a to it that entirely unexpected, and I really it don't jive with me, man. Hazelnut and beer just is not as that good. I also don't really like sours. Just like makes me queasy afterwards because it's way too acidic. There is anything that's oh man, one of the absolute worst beers, or I guess technically it's not a beer, it's like a malt beverage. I didn't know it until it was too late. So there's this what is it? There's this I guess you could call it a brewery called O'Fallon's, and it's fucking terrible. The art that they have on there,
in quotation marks.
yeah, it's like fucking, so like I guess they're like the cheapest like malt beverage company, and like I've had one that was like, oh, this is called Pretzel Fest or what have you, and it is. I really didn't expect the beer to taste like pretzels, and it did, and it was awful. It was absolutely god awful. 3 sips in, wanting to. Oh
no, sorry. This is a terrible place to say the game. Oh, it doesn't allow me to keep the quotation marks?
Uh-oh. Sounds like a bug.
Where the fuck is Max? Get here and explain this shit.
I don't know. Gotta drag him in here. But, yeah. Anything by O'Fallon's is fucking god-awful. And I've only had one of their beers, and I just looked at the others when I could find them, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not touching these. These are all like cheap-ass malt beverage shit. Garbage. And the art is like, looks photoshopped together. It's bad.
Top 5 worst microbreweries in New Jersey.
In New Jersey? I don't even know if O'Fallon's is a Jersey one.
It's terrible, so it has to be a Jersey one.
How dare you? There are a lot of good New Jersey breweries.
I need to get out of this corner. I'm gonna die.
Let me see if I can name a couple off the top of my head. Cricket Hill, Bolero Snort, let's see, what else? Ah, fuck. I have to remember.
Somebody go find a Sportical quiz for New Jersey breweries.
Dogfish Head is not New Jersey, it's Delaware. So that doesn't count. Let's see. Let me think. Oh wait, Flying Fish. Oh wait, yeah, Flying Fish maybe. Hold on a second, let me look that up. Flying Fish.
I didn't see the Spectre. When did I save less? Doom World mods. What if it's bad on purpose? Yeah, that's a real question. What if it's bad on purpose?
Flying Fish is in Summerdale, New Jersey. Yes, so it is a New Jersey brewery. Wait, hold on. Wikipedia must have a companies based in Camden County, New Jersey. Beer brewing companies based in New Jersey. Seriously? Oh no, wait. I've been to Harvest Moon Brewery. Not to be confused with Blue Moon. That's a fuck. Who owns that? It's Coors own.
What are the relationship options in Harvest Moon Brewery? Am I thinking of a different game?
No, Harvest Moon. I think you're thinking of like the correct game.
Okay, alright.
It's like Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, those types
Stardew Valley is actually what I was thinking of. Fuck.
It's the same kind of like ballpark.
I don't know. I've played none of them.
I've been to Harvest Moon Brewery. That was in New Brunswick, New Jersey. That was back during my college days. Let's see, what else? Let me think. I mean,
This auto aim right here. That I didn't even dodge it because I was so just absolutely disgusted with that auto aim.
It just kept hitting the...
I was like, I know, I'm like legitimately mad about that. Like, come on, the Baron's not even near me.
Dang. I don't think the auto aim was tweaked in Eternity.
I don't think it was
probably...
either. It's just sometimes.
Let me think. Really? Anheuser-Busch is in Newark? Maybe it's like... River Horse. The River Horse. I think Cricket Hill. What else? Flying Fish. Oh, I mean, I guess these are the ones that are, yeah, notable for being in Wikipedia. But yeah, Bolero Snort is in the Netherlands. The Meadowlands. What's it? The Netherlands. I mixed up Meadowlands and Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
The Netherlands. It's where Dutch people, the Dutch mafia buries their hits. The Netherlands.
Oh my God, this auto aim. Like, I'm so disgusted by that. Like, you have no idea.
It's probably like detecting the top of that Baron. And
it is, and it's filthy and shameful.
So you gotta get closer.
No, I want to hit the pain elemental.
I guess it goes by whatever's closer.
I don't want to talk about that. That was so bad.
Nice. Oh man, I don't have my. Just imagine I hit a button that played the Curb theme.
I mean, you might as well for that. Jesus Christ.
Bum, 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 bum.
Good, I missed the jump. I just need this pain elemental to come over here so that I can. I can't believe him. You know what, Lost Soul? No. Here, maybe this will work now. Okay, good. He got close enough that worked. All right. Whatever. Our
Also,
problems have been solved.
Also, you should never ever buy bad beer. Life is too short to drink shitty beer. I believe that Hunter S. Thompson said that. And
wow,
it's a man you can trust.
Meme beers are valid too, Matt.
You know what? Meme beer. I don't think I've ever really had a meme. The Game of Thrones beers feel like meme beers to me. Like the ones that were made by, who was it? Oh my God, Brewery, in Cooperstown. It's Cooperstown, New York. They were licensed, I guess by HBO to make, Game of Thrones beers, and they're okay. They're okay beers, but I'm guessing they made like a fuckload of money off of, you know, IP recognition. And
yeah,
that's a good move on their part to like make money. So, like, I guess if they had like some recipes lying around that were just like, yeah, this doesn't need to be part of our lineup, but we'll like still kind of like relabel or rebrand anyway. That's probably what happened. So like if like anything that like they'd have to experiment with or whatever, but still like stay in the safe category of like this is not the stoutest stout, but it's, you know, dark,
pretty stout.
It's more husky than stout.
Those specters just like obliterated me in a way that like what? Oh, because I don't have any armor. That's why. Okay.
They just chewed you up and spit you out.
Yeah, that's why. Okay. Come over here, Pain Elemental. We can maybe have like a civilized discussion about why your Lost Souls suck.
That's the best weapon for them, the rocket launcher.
It is.
Absolute best weapon to use against a pain elemental.
It is.
Never goes wrong.
Nope, it doesn't. It also is because I just happen to have enough munitions for that to be the case.
Oh man, I still like that one speed map I did for the Dime's birthday, the map series. And it's just like, you know, you're given a rocket launcher and you're put in tons of situations where a rocket launcher would be the worst weapon to use. It's one of my favorites that I've made. It's great.
Yeah.
Infinite ball explode.
I didn't even know I had that turned on.
I think, well, I mean, I think A explode is just two-dimensional in, you know, Eternity and, excuse me, earlier.
Well, I thought this was a Doom 64 map set and not a Doom 3 map set. Did I just say Doom 3 for Doom 64 or whatever?
No, it's just, he's making a comment that it's really dark, I think.
Oh, okay. Because we did talk about Doom 3 for Doom 64, which I think would be pretty dope.
Doom 3 for Doom 64?
Yeah, Doom 3 for Doom 64.
That'd be interesting. Demaking Doom 3.
Yeah.
Has anyone tried that yet? I feel like somebody tried that. That sounds like something that would just be like, guess what, guys?
I would be very surprised if that hasn't been tried yet.
Yeah.
You know what would be really nice? And hear me out on this. Some ammo. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That is a pretty hot take, my friend. I could see you losing Twitter followers over that one.
Yeah, I know.
And gaining a whole bunch of edgelord followers in return.
That's how I want to build my brand, actually. Thank you for thank you for acknowledging that my brand is where I want it to be. Where do I go? Did I need bullets to shoot that switch or something? And I've just fuckled this.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. This is like a secret level, but like played in like.
No, this is a
regular
normal
rotation,
level, right? No, I'm pretty sure this is not a secret level. I'm pretty sure this is a actual.
Like Alpha Quadrant? I want to say Alpha Quadrant was like, or maybe I don't know. You know how long it's been since I played Doom 64? Probably like when it came out. Maybe. Oh no, I know I played through Doom 64 EX, although that was also a long time ago, so.
Oh. This is just actually very easy, and I've been fucking an idiot. Get out of my... Oh my god, the specters. I don't know what that did. But I'm going to assume it did something good. And that probably opened that up, okay.
So hey, fun map so far.
Very fun map. I'm really enjoying it. Sorry that you can't enjoy this fun map. Oh my god, this jump is... This entire section of the map has just like fucking wrecked my shit.
It's like not being able to jump to the ledges.
No, and just like I'm dying over like I rocket myself. Why are there Archviles in Doom 64? That should not be a thing. Even though I love Archviles, and one of my criticisms of Doom 64 is the lack of Archviles.
I guess it wouldn't be memory issues, cause like, well, I guess
No,
memory issues to put it in the game.
Yeah.
But then like, I don't know. Fuck. Maybe it was a difficult enemy to deal with a controller. I don't know. It's like why did they
It was
pick?
memory issues.
Yeah, memory issues. But then like, Like, why did they pick the roster that they went with, I guess, is yet another question. I guess they wanted to get more, see how much bang they could get out of, like, the palette changes and what have you.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Hot take, I fucking hate the N64 controller.
I mean, it's not... It is kind of awkward. It is a kind of awkward controller, but I mean, usually you'd hold it from the center and the right. Like, very rarely would you hold the left and right.
Shut up, Pavera. It's a spicy hot take. Now ask me how I could say something so controversial yet so brave.
How could you say something so controversial and yet so brave? Why y'all booing me? I'm right. That's our other favorite line from the Eric Andre show. Dude, man, Barack Obama's still president. His term is not, he's not gonna quit in the middle of his term. Boo! Why y'all booing me? I'm right! I love Hannibal.
I would pay $20,000 to lay a 20-move combo on a penguin. This map set looks amazing. Yeah, it's actually very impressive what they're able to do.
Oh, they wanted to have the Archviles in. Yeah. I mean, that would definitely, like, change a lot of encounters. Archvile adds a great dynamic.
It does. And if they really wanted it, it would have been in the game. Okay, they were just cowards.
They could have just axed, like, a bunch. Oh, no, it's like, fuck, they're all sprites, so, like, that's a lot of texture memory. The fucking...
Did Doom 64 really have weird blood fountains spouting from the ground? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, here's the hot take. There were no good Doom 64 games. Or, goddamn it,
Other than Doom 64?
There were no good N64 games.
No. Smash Brothers.
No, you're wrong. Not a
no, I'm not. I'm not.
There's
I'm
not a
not
single
wrong.
good game.
Ocarina of
N64.
Time.
Nope.
That's a good one.
Nope. Terrible
In fact,
game. Awful game.
Lauded as like one of the absolute best Zelda games ever made.
Worst game. Just terrible. Fucking
Mario
awful.
64 is fucking great.
Mario 64, I liked it better when it was called Gex 2.
Don't you even bring Gex into this equation.
GoldenEye does not hold up.
I haven't been this apprehensive about a take since fuck, I can't think of a shitty.
Fucking. You mean
Gex
world class?
one-liner.
You mean world class, unparalleled Gex one-liner? Perfect Dark is actually way better than GoldenEye. Yeah. I love the amount of people like giving me serious replies of like actually good games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think you just start a conversation in the chat.
I did.
Chat does their own thing.
See, exactly. I mean, see. I'm once again proving that we should allow all terrible opinions to be broadcast in public on loudspeaker because it starts a conversation. See, fucking exactly.
And I'll tell you this though, GoldenEye does not age well.
No, it doesn't. I said that. Perfect Dark held up way better than GoldenEye.
Yeah.
I agree with that. 100%.
Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda game. I think fighting.
Perfect
words.
Dark does not hold up on the N64, dude. Frame rate of 7. Okay, well, maybe that's true. Okay, I don't know.
I'm very.
Imagine caring about frame rate.
I actually very much like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is really good. Like it hits like that exploration angle that like Zelda, what is it? Actually, like the first 3 Zeldas had. And and like the others like kind of didn't. Like the what is it? Yeah, like the first three Zeldas kind of like was like still very open-ended, but like I don't know, the Zelda's the Ocarina of Time kind of like was like the start of kind of not linearity, but like kind of Metroidifying Zelda a little bit more. I don't know. I really like Breath
Imagine
of the Wild,
caring about a game being playable by a human. Exactly. Exactly, Pavera. Now you're getting it, man. Well, welcome to the fold.
Yo, Majora's Mask.
Okay,
super
can
good.
we talk about this right here? Because this is
What?
fucking...
Oh yeah, oh my god, I remembered like the screenshot.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yo, more maps need dioramas, man.
I know.
It's like what did it do? Here's a miniature 3D model of what happened.
That's fucking fantastic.
That's dope as hell.
It is.
It's great. It's
Oh
it's
man, I just
functional
thought of
Doom
such a...
cute.
Ooh, I just thought of such a good one for tonight's list, but... it's already done, and I wouldn't make the list. But
Oh, you have a list for tonight?
I have a list for tonight.
Oh shit, we gotta get more people on it. Where's what the fuck's Jimmy doing?
Sleeping?
Sleeping? Wait,
Did
he's
you
sometimes
fix
in here?
my map yet? I've started to. It's actually going to be the greatest masterpiece you've ever made, Pavera.
And Tarns.
No, Pavera. I'm gonna insist my name not be on it, and that it's exclusively credited to Pavera.
Oh wow. Aren't you a ghost writing son of a bitch?
Dude, okay, these dioramas are so fucking good.
Yeah. There's. I know there's more, but I don't know if. Oh shit! Look at that one. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'm really, really happy with it. It's good, Doom Cube.
It's kind of.
Where's Max?
It's practical Doom cute.
Max is on.
He's on.
Max
Who's
is.
not on the call?
I know.
That jerk ass. Where is he? What's he doing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 in the morning in England?
Yeah, but he's on an American schedule, so it's 9 o'clock at night for him.
It's 9. Oh, he's Central Time.
Well, that's where his work is, so yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah. Oi, what? Where is he? Where is that bloke? Gordon, have you seen Max?
There's a hot take that I actually will stand behind. Crash Team Racing is better than Mario Kart 64.
That is, I don't think that's as spicy a take as you think it is.
I think to some people that's a very spicy take.
I feel like Mario Kart 64 runs a tiny bit more on nostalgia rather than although no, Mario Kart 64 was like probably like the best incarnation of Mario Kart at the time. I mean that kind of also goes without saying.
What?
That goes without saying, I guess. But
That's like saying
let me think.
Doom 2 holds up because it's the best Doom 2 at the time.
Yeah, but then there's been like a fuckload of Mario Karts since then, and I don't know. But Mario Kart 64 is still good. I want to say, although I haven't played the one for
yeah,
there's
that's
one
right,
on
there was
Switch,
Snap.
right? That one
Yeah,
seems
there's one.
amazing. And I haven't played any Mario Party except for Mario Party 1, and the most recent one looks amazing. Looks like fun as hell. Like they actually like throw some like strategy in character selection and what have you in there, and like crazy team modes and whatnot. It just seems like really cool. Look, it's not a Mario Kart game if you haven't like lost friends over or Mario Party. Holy shit. Oh yeah, Mario Party is like one of those where it's just like it turns into fist fights sometimes. But that's part of the fun. See, I totally like Nintendo's commitment to local multiplayer.
Oh yeah,
Because-
no, absolutely, full hard agree with that.
Yeah, because like fucking like internet stuff is just, you know, you yelling racial slurs over voice chat, and
AKA fun.
AKA fun.
Yeah, okay.
But then there's like no, it's much better if you like, you know, just try to slap the controller out of your friend's hands, and they're right there.
Nintendo commits to local
Right there.
multiplayer. You know what? Sometimes the greatest successes are born of failure, Pavera.
Yo, yeah, Nintendo's dog shit with netcode. Absolute 100% dog shit. Although, how are you going to make Smash Brothers stable across internet? It's practically impossible with how quick it is. Like, you'd have to like do like crazy like
How do other
frame
fighters do
delays
it?
and shit. Like fighting games do a lot of like
I know how they do it, but like, it's not like
client prediction
Smash
shit, yeah.
Brothers is the only quick fighting game. It's hardly the quickest.
No, it isn't, but like, at least, but I mean, in terms of, there's not always like two people, like more people that are in it, the more it has to be simmed and predicted, and everybody's still got to be on board. It's like, I don't know. It feels like that's a pretty complex issue, and you'd still get people
We
complaining.
have Wi-Fi, but can we get like Guy-Fi where it's like Guy Fieri?
Oh man, I want Flavortown Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Oh, I want like all, what is it like his additional like add-ons to it, like for like greater range or whatever, is like called like stuff like donkey sauce or
Yes.
other stuff like on the was it fucking Dine-In, what the hell's the name of the show?
Dine-In.
Something-
That was a good blast. Not gonna lie, I thought I was safe.
Oh damn.
No, it was legit low key, like top 10 blast.
Top 10 times Tarns got tagged by an archvile.
Today on WatchMojo.com //
Diners, drive-ins, and dives. There we go. That's the name of it.
Dude, all the dioramas in this map have been fucking amazing. Oh, hold on. Where's my phone? I have a picture for you. Speaking of diners, dine-ins, and drives.
Dine-ins and drives.
Or what did I say?
You said diners, dine-ins, and drives.
Yeah, whatever. They're all the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same show. Mikola, that was a nightmare imp.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah. It was a blurry imp that throws cacodemon fireballs. Just for...
It's one of the enemies
just
that
for this
exists for Doom 64 because they didn't have the palette to. There you go.
Yeah.
And I actually saw a guy with a shirt that had that. I think, yeah, I posted it in your server. Oh, I got killed by zombies. Look at me. It's okay. We'll piss this right. There's been
Dungeons and diners and dragons and drive-ins and dives. Escape from Flavor Town. Oh, that's great. That's good. I like that the dragon has frosted tips and
And the glasses, yeah.
and the sunglasses.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you know it's a good. That's how you know it's a good dragon.
Put that in there. Put that in the chat so they can feast their eyes on an image appropriate for Flavor Town.
Yeah. So where's the Wi-Fi?
Well, Flavor Town will. Flavor Town, I feel like Flavor Town is like actual, though. I feel like it's a place in your heart.
Yeah.
You ever get that feeling? The Flavor Town could be where we all live.
The real Flavor Town is the stuff we ate along the way.
It's the stuff we ate along the way. Is the sauce we had along the way.
What just did that much damage to me? Holy shit. Oh, a nightmare because they don't make any sound. Okay. Well, that's what I get for my tomfoolery. Next time I will learn from my mistakes and properly flog myself. Who watched the new Doom movie? There's a new Doom movie.
Oh, is that like what?
Wait, is this the one?
Annihilation?
Is this the one with like the girl that like there was the thread flipping out about like Doom is a man with manly men for men who are manly men and also men. But
well,
definitely men, manly men, many men, man.
Many manly men. I bit like, wait, can't I have a hero who's a chick?
No, because Doom Guy's a
Isn't
man.
that kind of manly?
Doom Guy's a man for manly men who are manly men.
Where's my Doom Gal? Where's my Doom Gal that used to be a man? How about that?
No. What do you think this is, Obama?
What? What do you think this is, Obama?
Yeah. You think this is Obama?
I think the world is ready for a Doom Guy, but is not a guy.
I don't think the world is ready for that. I think the world is definitely not ready for that.
By my humble opinion, I think that the world, at least America, ready for a non-male Doom Guy.
I think you're wrong.
It's the year 2021.
Actually, I think you're wrong, Matt. I think that we need more Judeo-Christian values in our Doom. Okay, Doom is clearly based on Judeo-Christian values.
Doom Guy is not a girl.
Okay, Doom Guy is not a girl. Okay, this is science. This is facts.
This is science that I have derived from the Judeo-Christian values.
Yeah.
That is, if Doom Guy is not a powerful male, then I can't. It will be bad for America, and it will lead us down the path. It will lead us down the path to our own annihilation. Although, if Doom Guy were a girl, I would want her shoes. I want to see Doom Girl's feet. Put that on the Doom Wiki. I demand to see
on the Doom Wiki.
And to see Doom Girl's feet. Wiki.
Tomorrow. This is cool. I really like how they handled the whole transition here. Where's our Doom feet wiki? Like
Doom feet.
Yeah, like
yeah, like
yeah, exactly.
I can't imagine, man. I hate that there's. You know what? I'm not surprised. I hate that there's a foot wiki, but I am not surprised at all. I'm absolutely not surprised.
The amount of damage that Revenant rocket just unleashed upon me was astronomical. That was a no armor 80 damage roll. Really? Okay. This is a cool map, though. I do like how it's handling kind of... See, I wish I had a better memory of Doom 64 so that I would appreciate this more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they like did some that would not have worked in Vanilla Doom, yeah.
Where's Doom Ass Wiki with our catalog of the various asses in Doom?
Oh man.
Top 5 Doom asses.
Number 1, Cacodemon. It's just a hole.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's
holes.
all ass. See, that's where you're fucking wrong. Is the whole thing? It is the fattest of Doom asses because it's all ass.
Well, I mean, Cyber Demon list.
I mean,
or is that too easy a pick?
That's too easy a pick. All right, that actually did not make the list. Okay, I'm sorry.
That did not make the list.
I'm sorry, it did not make the list. Sorry.
All right, and a surprise upset, Spider Mastermind. It's the one you hate. But that's number 5.
Yeah, because Spider Master just has to be on the list.
It has to be on the list. It's like, look, I don't like that it's on the list. You don't like that it's on the list, but
it has to be.
We have to admit.
We have to admit, it's a thickum.
The brain looks like an ass. The back of the Spider Demon's head looks like an ass.
Yeah.
Actually, all the wrinkles look like smaller asses. So there you go.
I remember this map.
It's an ass made of ass.
And this room somewhat, but it is very... It's abstracted to me to a point where I don't remember this map. Okay, I figured out what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, fractal asses. There we go.
Asses within asses. Infinitely. Billions and billions of asses.
It's all of the asses. It's 150 million asses. It's
if
like
you want to make an ass, if you want to make the perfect ass, you must first invent the universe.
No, it's like that Neil Cerciega song, like 300 megabytes, but it's 300 asses.
I don't think I've heard that song.
You haven't heard 300 megabytes? So
I haven't.
You can't fit that in a file cabinet. It's I would walk 500 miles mixed with some like old CD-ROM commercial talking about like storage capacity.
Oh, is that like from like mouth sounds or mouth moods or something?
Yeah.
Like a lot of like one of his crossover albums.
Yeah. What is going on here? I am so lost and confused. Oh. No.
What was the highest amount of you've been around, of course, when America Online was definitely, you know, a thing. What was the highest amount of hours that they offered for free? Do you remember?
No,
like when they got like super desperate because nobody was using AOL anymore and everybody was just getting regular ass dial-up internet.
No, I don't remember at all, unfortunately.
I think like the highest I've ever seen was like 50,000.
I don't think. I don't know. How do I do this?
Looks like a puzzle.
It is a puzzle, but I keep forgetting how to do it.
Well, one of them happens quicker than the other, right?
Yeah. The bars close like pretty much instantly. But I think I just have to, like, I hit this and then get over to there before it finishes lowering, but I don't think that's actually how it's done, because that's not how it was done in Doom 64. There should be, like, a teleporter that teleports me in there or something. I didn't go through the red door. This is where I fucked up. I very fucked up.
Now you fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
I think that should be a drop.
Definitely. That's a great bit.
Yeah. God. Good sketch from
100 and oh, okay. Well, see, I don't even remember America Online like offering hours and stuff like that.
Oh, I mean, like every once in a while you get like a CD-ROM in the mail, and it was just like, it's like, wow, 5,000 free hours, and it's just like, whatever. Like, how do they tie that to an install? You don't know. Man, these dioramas and shit.
Yeah, I'm trying
this.
That one
eventually
reopened
I got enough of those like CD-ROMs where like when I had like LAN parties at my house, those were the drink coasters.
Oh, nice.
So like I was just like, here, you guys want a drink coaster? And it's just the America Online.
Oh,
CDs.
that was I guess a 2-time thing, and now I can't do it again. That's sad. That makes me a sad man. Who's sad? Oh well. I needed to trigger all the things, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. America Beef Line? Okay.
The beer line, I think he said.
Oh, beer line. Oh, okay. That's not what I heard.
This is America Beer Line right here. Damn, this is mapley. This is thick, syrupy, and maple.
What am I fucking up here? See, I keep trying to get back to this before it raises again, and that's just what I keep fucking up. No, I want.
I forget if it's like you have to go another way to.
I want to say I do. But
yeah.
I thought I heard these open again. I don't remember what I did. I don't remember what I did. It's not like shoot this. Hold on. Okay, I know what it is. There we go. I figured it out. It's because I hit that last time when it was lowered, so I didn't realize that it lowered that. Because I didn't hear the double.
We need more sector puzzles. I appreciate Doom Zero's
oh yeah,
mechanical puzzles.
Yeah, those are fun. Where are those windows going? To the sky. What do you mean, where are those windows going?
Are they just textures on a wall? Yeah, now you know what sucks about like having a sense of space? Like if you use the textures that have like the windows on it, you're compelled to kind of like make the structure make sense.
Oh, hey, cat and mouse.
Oh shit, you're in cat
You're
and
not
mouse
compelled to do anything of the sort. What do you mean?
I mean, like, I don't know, like in order to make like the everything make sense, make like the whole the.
Did they give the Cyber Demon a Keen die? Is that how they did this?
Probably.
Oh, that back blast just hurts so much.
There's definitely like a map or two in Doom 64 where you have to kill Cyber Demons to exit the map.
Are there?
Yeah, like I think the next to last map, I think had like a cyber demon or two in it. That you have to kill them both, and then the map ends.
I don't remember that at all. That goes back to me just not remembering Doom 64.
Like, I'm glad that they kept the cyber demon. That's like the one, that's like an iconic enemy. You have to keep him in.
You don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything, but...
Yeah, they gave it A-King diagram. The bleeding. Okay.
The bleeding. The bleeding.
Yep. The bleeding. This is a sky. That's a berserk. Do I get it from going over this way? Yeah, that is a really cool sky. I really like that sky.
Very green, very cloudy.
There's a bridge.
There's a bridge.
Everyone likes bridges.
It's a nice bridge.
What kind of person doesn't like bridges, seriously?
Someone who doesn't like building them.
I mean...
There are definitely people out there that would rather burn them than build them. I mean, I guess other than...
I have a structural engineer who won't do bridge design, and the answer he gives me every single time is bridges fall down.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, over time, they definitely could. Especially with, like, you know, if they're made out of materials that, like, rust or just, like, you know, oxidize and have, like, all sorts of wear and tear to them. They defy gravity, man. They're built to make things defy being on the earth or in the water. They are rebellious in nature, bridges. They're the ultimate rebel structure.
I mean, sure. Helicopter, yeah, exactly. Helicopters also defy gravity.
They do. And what the hell is up with that? They got a blade on the top that spins? What are these Bernoulli principal motherfuckers? That's a weird thing about airplanes. Airplanes, they're the giant hunks of metal, right?
That's
and
that's a map name right there. Bernoulli principal motherfuckers.
That's the thing about airplanes, man, right? They're giant hunks of like several tons of metal, and yet you're telling me that they fly through the air? Like what? Just by virtue of moving through it? It's crazy, man.
I know, isn't it? It's some wild shit, dude.
All because you tell me the movement of air and air pressure based on a principle, not even a law? It's nuts. It's crazy. Not only does it defy gravity, it defies expectation.
I like the theory that they come from an alternate universe where they just don't give a damn about gravity.
Like they brought in the plane from a different plane.
Exactly. Now you're thinking with portals.
I'm thinking with portals. I'm thinking with
Judeo-Christian values.
You are.
Everything should stay on Earth.
I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
Everything should stay on Earth.
Exactly.
Making things not stay on Earth that will ruin America.
Yes.
It will tear at the fabric of America.
This is true, and this is why we should have let the commies beat us to the moon.
Some people are afraid to fly, and to them I say, there's nothing scary about airplanes. You're just hurtling through the air at like 800 miles an hour, like 500 miles per hour, strapped to a chair. I mean, come on. What are you so afraid of?
Okay. First of all, you're afraid of airplanes. Bro, don't even let me tell you about trees.
Why? What about trees?
They're not real.
Trees aren't real?
No.
How could trees be real if our eyes aren't real?
No, okay. Because there's this one rock structure in Utah that looks like a giant tree stump, and that's proof that trees actually used to be like 12 miles tall, and that real trees are extinct, and the government, in order to keep us complacent, has made fake trees in order to, like, keep us from losing our shit over the fact that trees no longer exist.
Who at work told you this?
No one at work. I would fire them immediately.
I don't know. I mean, like, are you talking about that, like, plateau in the middle of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Trees just aren't real, dude.
You know what? You know what isn't real? Cellular towers that look like trees.
Yeah, it's true.
I've seen those gaudy pieces of shit
I've
around
built
like Teaneck.
I've built a few of those gaudy pieces of shit.
Oh no! Like, why dress them up like a tree? Like, why? It's like, oh no, these are unnatural. Time to blend them in by making them look even less natural.
Because city codes are magical like that.
So dumb. Just give me my like jagged metal antenna in the middle of a forest. Like, it's the future, baby. Everything's gonna be metal. Everything's gonna be fused together with. We're gonna make cyber trees. We're just gonna hook them up to like tubes and shit.
Okay. When the trees start launching rockets at us, I'm gonna be pretty concerned. But I guess
we're gonna have like trees that can defend themselves. Oh, what? You gonna log me today, motherfucker? Not today.
Hey, man. Hey, look. It's already one of the highest per capita deaths of any profession, so, you know. They're just gonna work on their strafing game, give it a little while, and fucking they'll be right back to chopping it down.
Man, if trees could move like people, that would be the scariest fucking thing.
Like ants? Just fucking
yeah, like
ants?
ants. Yeah, like just fucking walking around and shit. Like if trees could like walk, what the fuck?
I mean, yeah.
That's not a future I want to be in.
Fire. Just be like, here you go, fire. Like, I win. Like, it's literally fire. I just win. Good job,
all of them.
tree.
Yeah, all of them will walk away from California.
Yeah, no, I mean, you
It
know,
seems moist here. I'm gonna settle here.
trees may have a weakness to being set on fire, but I'm more impressed by anything that doesn't have a weakness to being set on fire.
Man, trees are also like kind of like irresponsible with like reproduction too.
They're very irresponsible.
Like they just fucking come everywhere.
They do.
There's just this time of year where they're just like,
okay,
and everybody gets the sniffles.
First of all, the Geneva Convention is for pussies and lesser countries. All right. I will use fire if I want
What
it.
did chat set you off?
Actually, the fire is against the Geneva Convention. Proof that war crimes are the best crimes. Flamethrowers, awesome.
Really,
Napalm.
flamethrowers are like outlawed?
Yeah, any type of like incendiary weapon like that is outlawed. So flamethrowers, which
jeez.
are awesome, not allowed. More like the Pussy Convention. Napalm, not allowed.
What went on in this convention? They just gathered all the people that were like, you know what? We don't like fun.
Exactly.
White phosphorus, not fun.
Not fun.
Agent Orange, not fun.
You know, it's kind of funny that everything that's a war crime is just war.
Yeah, I mean, war's hell.
Look, if I'm not able to completely decimate a populace, why even start the war?
And like, come on, in Geneva, that's... Wait, is that Switzerland? Where's Geneva?
Jesus Christ, Matt. Jesus.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, I'm a dumb American. I'm chalking it up to that. I don't need to know nothing outside of America. Let me quickly look that up. Geneva. Where is it? Wikipedia. Okay, it is in Switzerland. I knew it was in Switzerland. Alright, anyways. Yeah. Oh, yeah, why Switzerland gotta be where they held the convention? 'Cause neutral?
Exactly.
Ask them how they feel about Muslims. Then you'll see how neutral they are.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking Switzerland. It's acting like they're all high and mighty and shit.
Hey, hear me out. Hear me out. So my proposition.
Weird uniforms.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I mean, no.
Their army knives.
Those are dope, actually.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Chocolate's pretty good. In fact,
I like
really,
Leatherman's.
in fact,
Leatherman's pretty
really,
good.
just everything. The Swiss do really good ski resorts. Nazi gold collection, pretty dope. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This stream always goes places. Okay, it's because we have bravery on this stream.
We have ban us. Go ahead.
I dare you, Twitch.
I dare you, Twitch.
Make
we didn't
my
say
day.
any of the outlawed words. Whatever. I think that's only for like partners and shit. I don't think they actually like. They don't ever like truly ban a channel. I think they just like super demonetize and never.
I could get this
like,
channel banned.
I
could get this.
I wouldn't try.
I could absolutely get this channel banned. I mean, we know that eugenics doesn't get it banned, so.
That's like half of like probably the talk channels.
No, not Switzerland. Now we're on a list. Yep. Well, you know, it's okay. Like I said, bravery. Sometimes sacrifices must be made.
Oh yeah, and their cheese sucks too. Nah, their cheese is pretty good.
Dude,
Swiss
no,
cheese is very
no.
good.
Like, sorry, the Swiss A+, great country. 10 out of 10. Would visit again.
Emphasis on the plus, because it's in their flag.
Exactly. See.
Wait, are they one of the few countries in the world that have a square flag?
Yeah.
Do they? Is it a square flag?
Yeah, this isn't a square. Yeah, it's a square.
Yeah. Man, all those weirdo countries that have like flags that aren't a rectangle.
The fucking real true ballers are the fucking ones with like the pendant flags or the double pendant.
Oh, like you mean the pennant?
Or yeah, pennant. Sorry, not pendant. Pendant's a necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pennant flags. Oh, what is it?
Nepal, exactly.
Nepal. I was gonna say, like,
ballers. Absolute ballers. Okay. Nepal
double.
is the country flag version of the dudes who skip the combine.
Pretty much. Like, oh my god. Like they were just like Nepal was just like, you know what? Fuck all your rectangular flags.
Exactly.
We're going double triangles, baby.
No, Nepal looked at your pathetic rectangles and was like, I'm not running your stupid 40 time or doing a 3-cone drill. You have tape on me.
Myanmar's a double
No, I'm
triangle?
talking about scouting combines for like professional athletes.
Yeah.
There are college recruits who will skip the combine sometimes, because they feel like there's no point to their whole run of 40 and all that stuff.
Don't feel shame, chat. When he said combine, I thought of Half-Life 2 as well.
You did. That's because you're a fucking degenerate.
No, I played it recently. I was playing through it recently. It's still fun. It still holds up. It's really, really good.
I know what football is. No, you don't.
But,
Nobody knows what football is.
What was it? Yeah, I don't... Man, what is Myanmar's flag gonna be like after all their, troubles?
Everyone knows what football... That's actually a good point, yes. Everyone knows what football is. Nobody knows what a catch is, but Dez, he didn't catch it. There's my hot take. There's my spicy take. And even if he did catch it, we would have just scored like in 9 minutes anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm down with the Rams Cowboy a lot. See, that's proper patriotism right there.
Yes, I am all for that as well. Screw you, Jerry Jones. And your Jumbotron stadium.
That stadium, though, not gonna lie, is actually really, really good. Like, it's actually an amazing stadium. Straight.
Is that the ones that have like the fucking poles in them where they want the cheerleaders to dance in? Like those fucking raised stages? Like it's basically a strip club plus stadium?
No, but it's... I mean, kind, but no. But, it's...
kind of, but no.
Kind of, but no. But it is a fucking
It's family
amazing.
friendly.
Yeah.
Every set of cheerleading squads should have chaps and midriff exposing blazers. I say that unironically.
Good, I'm glad. I'm very glad, Matt.
Texas is very much all about Texas, and you know what? I admire Texas for that. Every state should have some kind of level of pride that is
No, we use our
slightly
feet too.
counterproductive.
Okay, first and foremost, we use our feet while moving in every aspect of the game. So, checkmate, commies.
Football.
Secondly, every drive begins with a kick.
Uh-huh. There you go.
And ends with... Actually, no, every drive does not end with a kick because you can have a turnover and downs. But still.
Yeah, you can have a turnover on downs, but everybody goes for the fucking field goal anyway. If they get close enough.
I mean...
And a punt.
Yeah.
They punt or field goal.
Yeah.
It ends,
if you're a coward, you
punt.
It
ends with a foot.
If you're a coward, you punt. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's actually an index. Okay. There's an actual surrender index that was made to determine how cowardly each punt is.
And it was developed by the French.
His last name was Boy.
I'll tell you this. There didn't used to be passing plays until it was suggested by Teddy Roosevelt. Did you know that? They used to only run plays until Teddy was like, this sport...
Well, it was because the sport was too violent. The forward pass
way
was
too
kind
violent. Everyone got concussions and shit.
Yeah.
He's just like, wait a minute. What if once in a while we throw the ball upfield? Come on, guy who invented football. Adopt this rule. We gotta 10 yards per down instead of 5, and that'll encourage more passing and therefore less contact at all times.
See, this is where one of the very few things that I disagree with the great Teddy Roosevelt on.
No, clearing out the rest of the country of Native Americans, perfectly fine.
I mean,
that guy notoriously hated Native Americans. It's the worst thing about him, but everything else pretty good.
All right, no one's perfect. But
nobody's perfect.
Ivy League college kids dying in a sport, I think we could get more of that, honestly.
They know what they were signing up for.
I'm just saying, I think
this, Yale.
I think it would improve some things.
Damn. What was it? Wasn't the first college football game Rutgers versus Princeton or something like that?
I forget.
It was Rutgers and some other college, and I want to say Princeton, but I'm not entirely sure. And guess who won? Rutgers, baby.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Alma mater.
Yeah.
Are you rah rah Rutgers rah?
Go fucking team up with Hans and fucking suck some more Rutgers dick.
I sucked all the Rutgers dick I wanted. It's weird that I become more of a fan of my alma mater after I've left it.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Because, like, while I'm there, I'm just like, oh, man, football, man, who cares? I'm here to learn and shit. And then, like, yeah, Rutgers.
I can't argue with that. That's 100% accurate. I like this blue sky with this bridge. Remember when dribbling was an exploit? You recognize the skybox?
Isn't there like lightning happening in the skybox as well?
Maybe? I don't know. I gotta go look at it.
Every once in a while, you just see like.
No, this is actually the boom version of. This runs in vanilla.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This does run in vanilla, but it has like boom features that will load if you load it in boom and stuff like that.
Yeah, like if you like change if you get the texture to change, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
You could totally do that in Boom. I think either with like a tag transfer.
Yeah,
or
yeah, it has enhancements, yes.
Yeah.
And apparently there's GZ Doom stuff if you run it in GZ Doom, but
Yeah.
I am not running it in GZ Doom because friendship ended with Z Doom. Now eternity is my best friend.
Now eternity is my best friend. Friendship ended with Mudasir. Now Salman is my best friend.
But then they made up apparently, and now they're all friends.
Yeah, apparently all three of them are now friends. Mudasir was less proudy.
That's good.
Never good to be proudy.
It's never good to be proudy. I don't know what that means at all, but it's definitely not good.
Like prideful. I think it's like.
It's like I know
it's the Hindi English.
It's Hinglish, yes, I know.
Yeah, Hinglish. But you know what? I mean, you know what? All the best combinations of like English word like cursing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely like Indians are amazing wordsmiths at like just stringing together long strings of curses. If they have to like yell at somebody, it's fucking great. Like I used to work in a call center for like about like 6 weeks, and there's this like one guy. I'll call him. To protect name change to protect the innocent, I'll call him Sanjay. So Sanjay was like just an angry person. Like he already was like had like a kid with like some kind of like health problem or whatever, and he's like doing his best to also like make money and whatever. So he's a very stressful dude. And then.
Right, yeah.
Like on the phone, he's just like, I'm sure people hated him on the phone because they thought we were like outsourcing to India and shit. But like, because he had like a very, very thick accent as well. So like, anyways, he would just be like, so I was like being trained a little bit, and I was like, I had to put somebody on hold, and I'm just like, hey, Sanjay, this person's on the phone asking about like this sort of thing, like it's locking up whenever she's like running this thing. Like, what should I do? And she's and he goes, dude, tell that bitch to run backlight, and they'll fix all her shit. Tell that shit bitch to run backlight. I'm like, all right, good. I'll tell her that. Yeah, so if you run backlight, because they were all like running.
Did you tell her she was a shit bitch though?
No. That's why I didn't get promoted. I didn't do all of the steps.
Exactly. That At least you acknowledge your failures. I kind of remember the secret exit on this. It requires a jump, if I remember. I vaguely remember this map. I did have somebody fucking on a conference call today say like one of the most amazing things to me I've ever heard somebody say, which was that their design, which was 13 feet bigger than the site, was not actually wrong, it just wasn't constructible.
I mean,
because it
wrong
had
is a subjective term.
It was mathematically correct and approved by the city, so the design wasn't wrong. It just wasn't constructible.
Sometimes it's just the wrong location.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the wrong location.
And they weren't responsible for changes required due to existing field conditions.
That's some Orson Welles shit. That's like I'm not the one who's incorrect. It's the place. The place I have to build it is incorrect.
Yeah.
The building is perfect. The plans are perfect. And it's the state of California that's the problem.
I mean, yes, but no.
Oh, it's map 15 because this is
Secret
where you get
exit.
to a secret map. Like one of the secret maps is done to this. This is also the map I think you get the Unmaker in.
Maybe.
If I remember correctly.
I don't even remember the Unmaker. More like the Fun Maker.
It is the Fun Maker, but you gotta collect all the things that make it extra fun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it becomes more powerful. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
If you collect all those all three sigils and the secret maps. I like that the secret maps had an additional hidden purpose. That was what I think was missing from Doom in general.
Oh, you know why I vaguely remember this map? Because his name is not Ass Blaster, but I was about to call him Ass Blaster, and his name is not even close to that. It doesn't start with an A. It's not even anywhere in the ballpark of Ass Blaster. But the guy who plagiarized a whole bunch of maps, that guy made a map, not Tormentor.
No, not Tormentor.
No, different guy. The guy who got rejected because his maps just kept being barely edited versions of other maps. Jimmy had a big cool kerfuffle with this guy. Good word, by the way, kerfuffle. Excellent word.
Yeah.
Anyways, his name is not Ass Blaster. It's nowhere near that, but I keep thinking that's his name. Anyways,
it's not Dildo Master, is it?
No, it's not Dildo Master. It's nothing like that. Anyways,
right.
That guy who some people in chat know who I'm talking about and will kindly tell me his name. But anyways, that guy did that with this map. And so that's why I vaguely remember this map. And I think he did it with this version of this map. Scorpio, that's his name. Scorpio.
How did you get Ass
Don't ask questions, Matt. Do not ask questions. I knew that it was
like Ass Blaster, which
No,
sounds absolutely nothing like Scorpio.
No, I said his name wasn't that, and that was not even
Okay.
close to his name. Okay, I
Okay,
fully
okay.
acknowledged that I was nowhere in the ballpark of his name.
Okay.
Okay, so yes.
My name's Scorpio, but my friends call me Ass Blaster.
Anyways. Scorpio had a version of this map in his thing. That was just basically this map. And so that's why I remember this. Okay. Ass Blaster sounds like a 90s audio card. I mean, sure. That sounds right.
Dude, Ass. Yeah, it'll blast sound out your ass.
Yes, Perdition E4M6 is a homage to this. Okay, that's what it was. That's what I'm remembering. And they, unfortunately, were a little bit closer than homages is kind of the problem. They were, very much the boat-like level. And then he just kind of edited it a little bit.
Yeah.
It was right in that range where it's you need to change it a little bit more than this, dude.
Need to be a little original, man. Come on.
I mean, you know, when you're starting out, it makes sense to look at previous things and like take inspiration from it and modify based on those. I have no problem with that. I think that's healthy, and you know, that's how the creative process works.
Well, everybody like ends up like, you know, imitating what they like first, and then, but like it still comes from, you know, you're making something from scratch most of the time. Even though like it's like fucking, what is it, the first map with Dimensions of Time, straight up a rip-off of the first map of Team TNT. In like at very least the beginning, absolute straight rip-off. But it wasn't like a copy-pasted. The TNT Evolution, whatever the heck it was.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start
TNT
calling that
WAD.
Team TNT. That's what that's gonna be called.
They named it TNT. I don't know what to tell you.
Imagine if you just took an oblige wad. I mean, again, like if you're messing with it to kind of figure out the core, like, tangible principles of a map and like how a map works mechanically, yeah, that's very helpful. And you know, there's no problem with that. And if he makes it something playable, I don't have a problem with that either. It's just, again, there's like a level and a balance that has to be struck.
The inspiration for leaking.
Take somebody who's never played Doom, sit them in front of Doom Builder, and have them make something.
Yo, I would love a straight up like outsider art. I mean, like we've gotten like a lot of like, we've gotten outside the community art, I guess. That would be like our outsider arts, like especially like stuff like Alt and Doom Zero, I feel, is like kind of like outsider art. But like Sigil, weirdly enough, even though it's by one of the guys that made Doom, very much like outsider art in terms of like community influence and whatever. But like there's but yeah, like I would so love a like people that like did primarily Quake mapping.
Had the Scorpius maps as merely inspired by other maps. No, but that's not the problem. The problem is they're like literally copy and pasted from other maps. Like,
yeah.
And it's a substantial enough amount that it's like, dude, like you need to tone it down.
Yeah, like it's like, yeah, if it was like borderline, yeah, line by line. But like, oh yeah, that's ordinarily where you get the Unmaker. I guess it's the BFG here. Makes sense.
It's the BFG.
But like yeah, like I would love to just get people from like who mod other games or whatever, and then like just give them.
I mean, we kind of did that. We got Moldy kind of in that vein. We got.
Well, yeah, he was very much outside community art, but I want to say he probably tinkered with the making stuff for Doom, just never released anything. I don't know. Wait, what do you remember from the interview with him? Because you were there for that.
The Eye was his first, like, that was the first thing he worked on. Like, you know, obviously he edited it and stuff. Like, it wasn't like he just, like, sat down and just, like, 3 minutes later the Eye was born. But, like, it was still, you know, that was his, that's kind of how he went about it.
Yeah, that was more art than... I think he also admitted that that was kind of like a little bit more art than gameplay, because like going down, masterpiece. The Eye looked nice, didn't really play very well, especially around the end. But yeah. Oh yeah, for those not in the know, Moldy is Syriac Harris, the guy who makes all those like crazy videos and shit in Adobe After Effects and whatever for animation. Very talented dude.
God, now I gotta remember where the fucking the secret exit is in this thing. I know I have to jump to something.
Yeah, it's the same guy. It's the same guy, Mikola, yeah. Moldy and Syriac are the same guy.
mean, Plutonia took part of Doom 1 map. I love that that's the only thing people think Plutonia took from Doom 2. Plutonia is a gigantic... First of all, let me preface this with it's my favorite IWAD. But Plutonia took a lot of inspiration from the stock maps.
Yeah. Plutonia is still very much its own thing.
It definitely is. They have their own architectural style, their own everything, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you can... I'm not saying you can't take inspiration or, like, have blatant homages. That's totally fine. It's just there's, like, a balancing act that comes with that. Of, like, you have to balance your own work with the homage. And, you know, when 90% of it is copy and pasted from another map, then it's like, okay, this is like...
Then you made those, like, early 1994 maps that were just like, hey, here's E1M1, except I filled it to the brim with barrels.
I mean, those are the best maps, though. So.
Wasn't that like ABC.wad or something?
Yeah,
I remember
I mean,
there was like,
you know, you have to judge the transformative nature of the homage. It's like sampling. Like, I mean, there's no hard guide, and taking a hardline stance of like this is always wrong, you're gonna deprive a lot of good art, and you're gonna remove an important aspect of the creative process. Like,
yeah, we wouldn't even have Elisha Oku if it wasn't for the Mona Lisa, right?
Sure.
You know that piece, right? That's basically the Mona Lisa with like a mustache on it. But I think it was still painted from scratch, because like it has the picture has like way better proportions and whatever on the Mona Lisa bits, but it just also has a mustache on it, and it says LHOOQ. But if you pronounce it like in French, it's Elisha, which means she has a really nice ass.
Good for her. Okay, there's a
That's
jump.
an art piece right there.
There's a jump that needs to be made in this map that I'm just missing like completely. I need to figure out where it is. Because there is a secret exit on this map, and I need to find it. Because I really would like to go to the secret exit. Isn't it like... Yeah, I see it right there. Okay. It is that jump. Okay. I did just fuck up and miss it like 3 times. Okay.
That's a question, Tarns. How many of Scorpius's maps are so close to their inspiration that they cross into rip-off territory? I wasn't truly privy to that, so
I'd say no. It was like the majority of them. I mean,
I heard they were like pretty close.
It was extreme. It was extremely close. I mean, I was a lot more forgiving about it than Jimmy was, but no, it was very, very close. There was enough like, oh, I recognize this room immediately. Oh, this is just this room, but like rotated 90 degrees. Oh, I recognize. Like, there was enough of that for it to be an issue. Hectic is a great map. Kind of like Tormentor's entire discography. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
doesn't this kill me if I walk into this? No, it doesn't? Oh, I thought that killed me. I know this kills me, right? That's an interesting way to do that. I kind of like that. This will kill me if I go any way but this way. No, it's one way that it won't kill me.
Yeah, there's definitely death trap, bits of Hectic that are shitty.
I love Hectic.
Yeah, I always liked that the Baron of Hell in Doom 64 just sounded like a guy that was really constipated. Like it just sounded like. Man, to be in the sound booth when the guy who recorded that was there. I want to say it was probably Aubrey Hodges.
I mean, Jimmy has an exact breakdown of like the level of copy and paste, especially from the maps that got rejected, from like Mayhem and stuff. Of that, if you really like are super curious, but it was enough for it to be problematic. I guess I hate that word.
I hate that word too. Like fucking, I think anybody in the age range of like 30 and older hates the word problematic.
I hate the word problematic.
There
are just certain things that
experience.
immediately make me like not want to like care about what you say. That's one of them.
It's like, is this a problem or not? It's fairly Boolean. I don't have time to worry about possibility here. I got responsibilities. Got a job to do. Tell me if it's a problem or not and what I can do about it.
I can't believe I did that. Good job, me. Good double.
You kids. You dang kids and your
Sheeple
Twitters.
is a word that turns my ears off. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I can listen to sheeple ironically, but yeah, somebody who like is like full on like serious about it. Yeah, that turns me off.
Wake up, sheeple.
Literally shaking makes me experience negative empathy.
Oh man, you know what? That take you just had there speaks volumes. It speaks. I don't know what volumes it speaks, but it speaks volumes. It literally speaks volumes.
Okay. This is a good room. I don't remember this room being like this though.
Oh no, yeah, this definitely is like. Hectic is like one of those maps that's just like, man, people would be so angry about it. Like if it were like a regular ass Doom map or whatever. Like how Hectic is a cheap ass map. It's like one of those like, I call it like a Dungeon Master map.
Hectic is a fantastic map.
I'm very on the fence about Hectic.
I love Hectic.
Very hub-spokey, very...
Wow, I got just completely boondoggled by that. Alright, let me just do this to kind of clear up this. I'm trying to remember what this room was in original Hectic. I think it was like a smaller version of this with just Mancubi, right? Or was it Hell Knights?
I think there were definitely at the very least Hell Knights.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. That's the thing. I don't fucking.
I think they.
For all I know, there could have been Mancubi, but yeah.
I don't remember this room.
Boy, me not remembering Doom stuff is a real. I'm letting the mask slip. Letting the mask slip, and it's gonna speak volumes about my Doom knowledge. It's a real mask-off moment for me.
Mask-off moment?
It's a real mask-off. Letting the mask slip a bit. Speaking the quiet part loud and the loud part quiet. Although that actually is a Simpsons reference that somehow re-emerged this day and age.
What is this? In the oh, this map. I remember this map. I really like this map. Oh, it was arrows that shot out of the wall. That's right. Oh, I completely forgot about those kind of things. Yeah, that's something Doom 64 had. Maybe they could use all the memory for the stationary like turret monsters for Archviles. Just saying.
No, you still need like a lot more graphic stuff. Like, I think you'd have to take.
Why can't the Archvile just be an arrow flying through the air that happens to cause a lot of?
It happens to resurrect dudes.
Yeah, exactly. See.
No, I mean I don't think it's a coding issue. It's definitely like a texturing and whatever issue with like sprites and shit.
I just think that we allow developers to be cowards. Like that rocket was fantastic.
Now that's a hot take.
Yeah, it is.
It's a problematic
Is this an
take.
invisible? It is a very problematic take. My words are actual violence.
Your words. Wait, what is going on with those super fireballs there?
There's a superhero. That's a superhero I'd be. Everybody talks about, like, if you had superpowers, what would your superpowers be? It'd be like, oh, flight, whatever, all those boring shit. I'd be hyperbole man. Like, whenever somebody makes just an insanely hyperbolic statement on the internet, I just exist to make whatever they had a statement about true.
like you're basically Scarlet Witch, but for petty shit.
Yeah, for petty shit. So, like, if you say, like, just anything, like, this is literally X, then I'm there, and I'm doing literally X, and you're just
I have manipulated probabilities.
God, this is so fuck. I mean, it would be really unfortunate with all, like, I've literally died statements, and then just, I have to murder a whole bunch of people. That'd be pretty awful, but...
50% of Twitter died today.
Yeah, I know. It'd be fucking terrible. That would be kind of probably really traumatic for me, but,
You know what? It sounds like, you've seen, like, what is it, like An Idiot Abroad and shit and whatever with, like, Carl Pilkington and Ricky Gervais and whatever, right? Like, he was just like, if I could be a superhero, I'd be like Bullshit Man, and like whenever he would just like gain the powers of flight whenever somebody nearby was like just speaking bullshit, and he would just fly into the room and call bullshit on the guy. That's the superhero we need in this day and age.
That'd be a great superhero. Except I'd like it more if like they just hit him in the face and just said no, and then just left, and everybody was super confused about what the fuck just happened.
Yeah,
like you didn't clarify why you were being assaulted. You just randomly got assaulted, and then everybody got like really confused. You probably start like cults based around like crazy religious theories about random assaults.
Oh man, yo, a gorilla superhero.
Yeah,
fuck.
Exactly. Yeah, see now you're getting the real good shit.
Just somebody that appears, like vaporizes somebody and leaves. And they're just like,
no death. Let's keep it PG. No death.
Oh, okay,
just,
no death.
Just minor, not even beaten up. Just like a simple like one hit, like minor bodily harm, enough to be like jolting and unpleasant, but also like the level that no one's gonna start a serious investigation into it, but also people will be very confused.
Oh, like walking that like little fine line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not worth looking into, but it was just like, this stranger came in and decked our executive shareholder. We have no idea what the fuck just happened, but we feel like he deserved it.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Like we think so. We think this is a force for good, but we're not sure. Because he also keeps happening to hit politicians that I like, and so I'm confused.
Oh man, that's the superhero we need right now. Just like flies into like just like every once in a while, like flies to Congress and decks a senator, then flies away.
Okay, look. Also brave.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Exactly. Yeah. Also brave and completely uncontroversial idea. We need to bring back congressional brawls. Now, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Bonuses. 1, C-SPAN. Infinitely more watchable. Okay.
Oh yeah. It'd be like House of Parliament.
2.
It'd be like
2. Yeah. Okay. No, I mean brawl, like fist fights, full on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like the 1800s, and Congress is like, okay, we actually need to ban these because we can't keep doing this. Okay. 2. We talk about term limits for senators and whatnot, but hear me out, right? It's going to be pretty hard when you're a 65-year-old to keep taking haymakers, so you'll have like a natural, like it'll be like athletes. Like there'll just be a naturally imposed limit where people just have to retire.
Oh man, like one guy gets punched too hard and dies.
Okay, look.
Like if Strom Thurmond were still around, and like somebody's like, he just like said something bad about like minorities or whatever, and he just gets decked in the temple, he'd go down completely.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So see, we're talking. Okay. Also,
there'd be homicides in Congress.
No. Benefit number 3.
Manslaughter.
Stopping legislation would not just be saying we're filibustering. It wouldn't even be a talking filibuster. You'd have to actually fight for your legislation. So you see, we're just so many benefits to open violence in the halls of legislation.
Oh man, the Republican Party doesn't stand a chance because they're like usually really old. Oh man.
I mean, you know.
Grand old party indeed. Holy
Sound
shit.
like we're getting more restless. I don't know, you know.
Yo, fucking Jesse Ventura.
Actually,
if he stayed in politics.
I think that the Democratic Party is now, on average, older than the Republican Party.
Really? Now?
For elected officials, yeah, it actually is. Yeah. Because you gotta remember all the like absolute. First of all, they have the youngest member in Congress. What's his face? The cripple. He's a Nazi, so I don't feel like being a piece of shit to him.
Is that the guy? That's not the guy with the eye patch, is it?
No, that's not the guy with the eye patch. That's the guy who went on vacation to the Eagle's Nest and was like, "Lol, Hitler's house."
Oh fuck, Lord. Okay.
The guy in the wheelchair.
Oh man.
Yeah, you know.
Wait, he's the youngest?
He was legally not old enough to serve in Congress when he got elected.
Really?
He had to have his birthday.
Oh my Lord. So here's the other thing I didn't understand about like the friggin' like presidential race. Ted Cruz should have been disqualified immediately, right? Cause like fucking he wasn't born in America.
No, he's in. No, wait, no, yeah, he wasn't he? Oh no, he's born
no, Ted Cruz was not.
He was born to American citizens, which makes him an American. Yeah.
Wait, he was born to American citizens in Canada, then went to Cuba.
No, but if your parents are an American citizen, you're an American citizen.
Oh, okay.
That's
all right.
how it works.
I missed that one part.
Yeah, so that's why.
Oh.
I mean, plus he should have been disqualified for his father killing JFK.
Yeah. And all those people in San Francisco.
I forgot he was born in. Oh yeah, and that's no. He did that. His dad did.
Yeah, he did that.
He did that. No, yeah.
The Zodiac Killer.
See, that's really why he was trying to flee to Mexico.
Yeah. Oh no, they're onto me, and all of my misspelled letters.
So being an American is infectious. Yeah, basically that's how it works.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's like a disease.
Except it's a beneficial disease.
It's
greatness. It's great. You're being infected with greatness, is what
you've been infected with liberty.
Liberty, freedom, greatness. You get to own the moon.
Checkmate
the moon. Literally every other country. The moon, ours, really all of Earth. We just don't like to do it.
We put a flag on the moon. We own the moon, baby.
Exactly. It belongs to us. Okay.
It belongs to us. We claim this moon.
When you look up in the night sky, you see America most times of the month. Except for the times when you don't see it because it's on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, yes.
Canada has rules where if you're born in Canada, you're Canadian citizen. Yeah, America has that same thing. It's called
we have that exact.
It's called birthright citizenship. It's a weird thing where.
Oh yeah, the anchor baby thing. Yeah.
Well, no, but there is some contention over it because the reason it exists is because of the 13th Amendment. So.
Right.
It's one of those things where
Yeah.
But it's not really clear, but we just choose to abide by it because fuck it. I mean.
It's a whole lot of paperwork and shit.
Yeah, why not? Just, you get to be an American. More freedom in your life.
Why do all that paperwork?
Exactly. Why? It'd be pointless.
Oh, Christ, look at that. That thing just changed.
I know. There's some really cool effects going on in this that I really approve of. That level was not the same without the cyan fog, by the way. In fact, the lighting does so much work in Doom 64 that actually...
Oh yeah, like for the coloring and shit, yeah.
The layouts without the lighting feel very bland. There are some good ones. There are some moments where they really do pull it together, but yeah.
But like a lot of the coloration and a lot of like lighting and stuff in like Nintendo 64 stuff in general is vertex color, like in the geometry. So like that's kind of like how like Banjo-Kazooie had like their or I have a lot of like rare titles like were able to like make like complex lighting because they baked it into the geometry itself. It was like all like vertex shading and whatnot. And you had the same thing occur in Doom 64, and like that's how they could also save memory on textures, because a lot of them were like grayscale, and they just applied color to walls and floors and whatever, and then like they just make them gradient shaded because the hardware did that like automatically. So you can get a lot of mileage out of that, and it also contributed very well to mood. Yeah, it's total no-brainer to take advantage of all that stuff. Doom 64 is definitely, I will say, Otter Slinger, Doom 64 is definitely the most atmospheric of like all the Doom games. Like I haven't played the PlayStation versions of Doom, which kind of like, they were produced by Midway and they had like kind of the same types of feel to them, especially with the sound design and whatnot. But it definitely, Doom 64 was like my first encounter with a Midway produced Doom title. And my takeaway from it was like, holy crap, this is like a reimagining, maybe not be like the right word, but it still is like kind of like, okay, this is a different take on the IP. It's still a first-person shooter, still a lot of action, but it definitely has a completely different mood that is still really, really good. And that's what I remember most about Doom 64. Like it's just how a lot of memories are tied to feeling rather than substance, I find. Totally not a hot take at all. Doom 64, I want to say it had a similar engine, but it like, since it was geometry based, it had a lot more, like a lot of the tricks didn't seem like tricks, like kind of like, so like the way Doom works is a lot of like this the flood fill of like the sector floors and ceilings, and how like how that stuff is drawn from the side def like stuff, like the sectors don't technically exist in Doom. That's the weird part. They're just kind of like, where on the side def do we start drawing floor? And since you can do some like weird stuff with how that like renders what have you in Doom, you can do something totally different with the geometry renderer. So that's how they like faked room over room stuff in Doom 64, because it was still like solid planes and solid geometry. So like it was basically Doom Engine, but it wasn't. I
came back to sectors don't exist, and my brain just
they kind of don't when you think about it.
Look. All right, I know that when I'm checking my map statistics to make sure that my map has the right number of numbers to be a good map, I see sectors on there.
That's the weird thing though. Like the renderer just kind of like draws from a wall height, right? The flood
I
fills
understand
in.
what you're saying. I'm just joking.
Yeah. So it's like sectors both do and don't exist. But like, I mean, in like something that's like tessellated and has like some kind of like geometry with it. Tessellated?
Yeah, good word. Very good.
To make triangles out of?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Pavera had a theory that the triangle was the natural shape of Doom, and I agreed with him on that.
That the triangle was?
Yeah, that the triangle is the natural shape of Doom.
It's it's the simplest convex polygon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Doom 64 did use like proper geometry, like triangles and quads and what have you, because like that's what its renderer was built to do. The
render things.
Yeah, like turning geometry into rasterized pixels through its fixed pipeline. Like the weird thing about the Doom 64 I hear was that its calculation bandwidth was like far superior to PlayStation, but its fill rate was atrocious. So like if you had to blend a whole bunch of shit together, it would chug on that, but it would not even sweat at calculating like transforming geometry and whatever into a 3D space, or like from like 3D to 2D. It was like like the more you had to draw on the screen because the memory wasn't very quick.
Right.
That was where the bottleneck was in the N64.
Interesting.
So you still had to keep things simple and like opaque or whatever, or like not fuck with like depth checks or whatever. Anything that would require reading and writing memory at the same time.
These Nightmare Imps and me are not having a good relationship. Okay. It's falling apart. Irreconcilable differences. It's fucking. We're just done with each other.
Irreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
That's the shit that movie stars divorce about.
Yeah, I mean,
irreconcilable differences.
Not just movie stars, you know, but whatever.
I mean, like not just, but that's like kind of like that's like the common thing. That's like that feels like a irreconcilable differences feels like that's the it's like, why were you laid off from that, or like why were you like, you know, why'd you leave your last place? Oh, it was a business decision.
Well, I mean, no, there's like legitimate.
Like it's a euphemized.
I mean, like say you both still really love each other, but one person wants kids and the other person doesn't want kids. That's a difference that like there's no like, oh, we communicated better. That's true.
Like I mean, there are definite like honest reasons for irreconcilable differences.
Yeah. So you know.
I say this like I have any kind of authority on relationships.
And sometimes it is a business decision. You know, like there's the whole promoted to incompetence thing where like,
yeah,
you know, you have an employee, for example, who say just has worked very long and wants to move up, but just like they just can't. Like they're just sorry, but like you're good at what you do. You can't be more than what you do. You have a limit. You don't want to stay within that limit, so you do you. We'll part ways. Like, you know, best of luck to you. Prove me wrong. You know, that happens.
I mean, it happens like when like an employee is just like, I want something more, but they know they can't get it at the job. Like at their current, that's kind of like how it was at my previous job. It's like I wanted something more, they didn't, and I was just like, all right, are we done here?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Unfortunately, that happened like probably about like 7 or 8 years into the job. So.
I mean, but that's where that happens. That's when it becomes a business decision.
Yeah.
Because there's certain limits to everything. I mean, you know.
But like now I'm at a place that I really like, so that's good.
Until you don't like it anymore.
I mean, until I don't like it anymore. But like, it's I don't know. It's I can't let what is it? I can't really let like my past professional experience dictate my what I expect from my current job. Like I can't hold on to the baggage of the past. It's hard. But I can't hold on to the baggage of the past because it's like, you know, you're working with different people. You're working in a different, like it's still like the like tech industry ish, but it's still like, you know, a different discipline. It's a different different like customer facet.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on the circumstances of the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But like, you know, it's hard to let go of like, it's like, oh my god, the past 2 jobs, I was never taken seriously or whatever. But it's
well,
like,
I mean, I wouldn't take you seriously either, so I don't blame you.
Hey,
So, you know, I don't blame your employer.
Yeah.
Stop trying to fix problems. Just let them fester indefinitely and do nothing about them.
Yeah, and just call them problematic, and because then you're aware that it could be a problem, but it may not actually be a problem.
Look, do you want it fixed, or do you want it fixed? Okay. There are levels.
There are levels of fix. That's you know what? That's the thing that when I was younger, I definitely was just like, look, it's either fixed or it's not fixed, and then like later on it's just like it's 90% fixed.
Look, all right, there's a budget. We have to stay within it. Okay.
Yep. There's the 90-10 principle. It's like, what is it? The 90% of the job takes 10% of the time, and the last 10% takes 90% of the time.
Exactly.
Contrast that with the 80-20 principle, which is all work is usually 80% solving the problem and 20% doing the actual work to fix the problem.
I mean, it's all various ratios. It's like anything like, you know, anything you do in life, the majority of what you do would be considered a failure to an extent. Like, you're, okay, running a business, right? You have to get new clients, which means that you have to, you know, put out proposals to offer your services. Sales is primarily failing. No business sells 100% of what they're pitching. Very few businesses sell 50% of what they're pitching. You know, I mean, if you have like a grocery-based product, it's a lot less. But even then, you know, the amount of product you have on the shelf versus the amount of people who actually are buying said product, you know, there's always a discrepancy there. So, you know, your rewards, you know, it's whatever the end of, you know, they'll say 90-10, will be 80-20. Your actual rewards come from a significantly smaller portion of your efforts than your actual efforts.
Yeah. No, to violently cars.
80% of your sales.
Principle.
Yeah. Or
80-20
20%
principle
of your
comes
customers.
up a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Very popular ratio. Because like, it's
one of those things where it's an approximate
statistics
ratio.
management. Yeah. Oh, that's another good question. I have no idea how the map data was stored in Doom 64. I'm sure Kaiser would have like an answer to that. But I'm guessing it had some kind of like node builder or figuring out visibility ahead of time. Because like, I mean, you kind of have to. I don't think Doom is not a what is it? It's not a naive renderer. It can't like figure out how to draw things from where the player is on the fly. It still does like a bunch of lookups to figure out what to draw, and that's lookups into persistent data. So
okay, look, as far as I'm concerned, the entire level is drawn the second I load into it, and I can see everything always forever. It doesn't matter where I'm looking. Okay, why can't you make the game be that way and take no time to load? That way it'll never chug my PC because it's always loaded, always, even though it has to render everything constantly, even things I'm not looking at. But that way I can never accidentally see something that doesn't look good. And it also needs to run instantly and load instantly and be perfect.
The speed of light sucks. Is the short answer to that.
No, it's just lazy. It's lazy game developers. Is what
it's lazy game development.
Yep.
Damn, I should have done more frustum cullings then.
Okay, look, if you just drank more G Fuel.
Some more Gamer Sups. This stream is not sponsored by Gamer Sups.
What is Gamer Subs? Is that the G Fuel people?
No, it's not the game. I don't think it is the G Fuel people, but it is like kind of like it's like one of those like powdered energy drinks that like come in like the plastic container. You add water to it, you shake it up, and it's like apparently it's like it's like one of its perks is it's like caffeinated, but it's also sugar free. I don't know. It's fucking weird, but it's whatever. It's more like, you know, marketed to gamers horse shit. I don't know. I drink beer.
I drink beer.
I drink beer.
I do not have like a marketed towards X that I despise more than for gamers. games. Like, I'll take the 4 men. It looks like a fucking grenade,
Yeah, 4
and
gamers is stupid.
covered in razor blades, and just like the most ridiculous. Like, we want you to know that this is for guys because it's manly, for manly men. I'll take
carved
that.
this deodorant out of a tree.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking. It rips my fucking skin off using it, but I still like it because that's how I know it's good and for a man because it fucking hurts. I'll take that every day than anything that's for gamer. Look at my fucking, looks like a goddamn spaceship fucking keyboard with 400 goddamn lights on it.
Yeah. You know, I don't like, the thing I don't really like is like when they do like the 4 men, 4 women, but like one of them's priced more. I feel like that's bullshit. It's like, if I want to smell like cotton candy instead of eucalyptus and green tea, then god damn it, that's my choice.
It is,
choice
and
as an American.
And you're choosing to pay more for that choice.
I don't know.
If they're exactly the same, don't buy the more expensive one. If there's a difference with the more expensive one, you're choosing to buy the more expensive one. That is your choice.
I mean, I guess it is, but like,
and the fact that you will pay more money for it means that the business, whose literally only job is to make money, should charge you more for it because you're going to pay more for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want no gender roles in my scents.
Well, that's your fault.
And how I smell. Although I will say there's probably some. Although I think there is probably like a weird science to it where it's like certain. There probably is like certain scents like parallel with like, cause like pheromones are fucking weird. Cause like it's like the reason why like some people smell nice and some people don't smell nice is also like you know, baked into our brains with attraction and shit. And I have no idea about like how the science works behind that because it's just like, you know, it's like, oh, this smells like something attractive to me in order to procreate, and that's like brain wiring shit. But like, I don't know.
And somebody looked into that and they figured out a way to make money on that because they're a goddamn hero.
Yeah, but I don't know. Usually the 4 men stuff is like what I want to smell like anyway. Like it smells like
it works out.
it just works out that way.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I love like man soap, like the soap that really fucking like it feels like it's peeling shit off. I actually love that stuff.
It smells like cedar.
It smells like cedar. It feels like it's literally sanding my skin. Give me that.
Oh, I love cedar is such a great smell though. Cedar is like the greatest. Oh man.
Then I'll use some of her Dove and I'll be like, this fucking shit off me. It's like soap. I want fucking like a sandpaper. I want a belt sander. Take it to me.
I don't want to smell like lavender. I want to smell like fucking cedar and green tea. Or I want to smell like
sawdust.
Oak. I want to smell like oak and maple.
There are like 5 levels in Doom 64 that are the same, like start in a lowered water area and go up a castle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there definitely is. There's like, yeah. From my what is it? Just from my recollection, I can think maybe maybe about 3 or 4 maps. Like they're all gotcha. They're all, although gotcha, you're on a ledge and you don't want to fall into.
Inverted gotcha.
It's inverted gotcha.
No, inverted gotcha would be like there's a pit in the middle, and you're going around. So the living end is inverted gotcha.
Yeah. I was also gonna say, on the chat, RGB soap. That's gamer soap. It just like you know, shifts colors.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know what I saw? I saw caffeine soap one time. Like soap where. Well, it's soap that you absorb the caffeine through your skin.
But why?
So it wakes you up in the morning, I guess. You shower in the morning. You absorb caffeine into your skin.
Dude, I don't get the amount of I do not get the amount of caffeine that people consume. So, like, I have half of an energy drink, and I feel like I'm ready to fucking run 2 marathons and fight a grizzly bear.
Like last I talked to you about that sort of thing, I recall you never like drink coffee or tea.
I don't. I drink tea, but it's non-caffeinated tea.
Yeah, like it was like herbal teas and stuff like that. So like I was just like, do you not consume any caffeine whatsoever? But like I guess now that you said you like drink energy drinks.
No, I'm saying
although
like
that's more like B vitamins.
No, I'm saying like that I'll have half of an energy drink and like that's what would happen. And like, no, I don't drink.
You didn't build up a tolerance.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, that's one of like the most common like addictions and withdrawals that people experience, and it's caffeine. And I mean, it won't. It's incredibly
How do you operate
rare
for
kill
16
anybody.
working hours? I don't know. By being awake?
Tarnsman's high on life.
High on life, yeah. Get on my level.
Get on his level. You don't need caffeine. Like man, at this point, I'm dependent on caffeine, but if I don't have a good night's sleep, I need a cup of coffee in the morning. Like, need it. There's no question, or I can't function. But like, yeah, it definitely like now I'm at the age in which like I feel absolutely fucking horrible if I don't get a good night's sleep. So for everyone's reference, that's like mid-30s. So like if I get like 5 hours of sleep, like 4 to 5 hours of sleep.
Oh, that's
a good.
symptoms. That's a good night's sleep for me.
Really? Yeah. It feels like I have flu symptoms if I consistently have like 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
No.
Like it's just like it's like the anxiety, stress. It's like the tension in the back of the neck that goes up into like right behind the ears. It sucks. And then it's like I'm like constantly sniffing gunk because everything's all tight and it's awful. But then like if I have a good night's sleep, I'm like, I'm kind of refreshed. Although, weirdly enough, if you get used to the 4 to 5 hour nights, you keep waking up in the middle of the night because your body's like, yeah, this seems about right. I'm done with sleeping, right?
Well, see, I don't know. For me, it's like when I fall asleep, I fucking am just like out, and then I wake up and like I don't, I'm up, and it's like, cool, I slept. Like I don't wake up like, like wake up to go to the bathroom or anything. I mean, I'll wake up like she kicks me or something, but you know what I mean, like.
Dude, be like me and be horribly lonely. You don't get people kicking you in your sleep.
Right. Well, yeah, but like when I'm asleep, like I'm fucking asleep.
Yeah, like you sleep like a
like through an earthquake levels of like I will fucking sleep till my body's like, all right, now it's time to wake up.
Oh yeah, you live in California. Have you ever slept through an earthquake?
Yes, I have. Straight up, like fuck, because I will be asleep.
Is it like being in one of those like beds that like vibrate?
I don't know. I was asleep.
Like it's like rocks you to sleep. Like the earth rocks you to sleep. Sings you a lullaby in the terms of rumbling.
But if I get woken up like in the middle of being asleep, then I get really cranky.
Yeah.
Or like if I get like no sleep, then yeah, like I'll be like fucking like I know what that's like for sure. That sucks.
I feel like with like all the anxiety around like the pandemic and shit, like it's really like fucked with like everybody's sleep schedules. Like unless they were like super like routine in how they sleep, it's kind of like also like fucked with our sense of time and whatnot.
Oh man, when it first happened and like all the economy was like, oh, we're not doing anything, and so like work was nothing, we couldn't do anything, and it was just like, oh, we have all this time like to do things, and it was just like, oh my, like that was the most tired I've honestly ever been. Was just because it was like, fuck, I want to like I was like, fuck, I want to do things. And then it's like, oh, well, now that I can't do anything, and I have time to do the things that I don't have time to do normally, I don't want to do those things either. I just want to do nothing and be lazy.
That's exactly what happens to me. It's like I feel like, oh, I have so much to do when I'm already doing things, and then it's like, no, if I have all the time to do it, it's like, I don't wanna. It's like, oh, I have too much time. Oh, it sucks that I have all this time now. Like, what was it? Before I was between jobs, I was just like, oh man, I wish I had like more time to do the things I want to do. And then when I had all the time, I'm just like, man, this is way too much time. Yep. I need to do something. And it's like, look for a job. Okay, look for a job. Okay, send out these resumes. Fuck, I have several hours left of the day now.
Yeah, I know.
No emails to respond to, no calls to follow up on. Shit, these days are long as hell.
Dude, not like if I don't get emails on my phone like at night, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Something's wrong.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Maybe I'll get another beer.
Don't bother, because I'm actually stopping right here. I gotta go do other stuff.
Alrighty.
I gotta be a
You
good
got stuff
person.
to do.
I gotta fucking do other things and not be antisocial playing Doom all day, even though we're antisocial. But yeah, alright, so that was more levels of Doom 64 for Doom 2.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not Doom 64 for Doom 3, or Doom 3 for Doom 64, or Doom 2 for Doom 64. All of which I'm sure I've called it multiple times now. But that was definitely Doom 64 for Doom 2. Everybody have yourself a great night.
Take care, everybody. Happy dooming.